For those of us who love liberty and those of us who love freedom, we're quickly watching those freedoms and those liberties come under attack. I mean, now even the Amish and the Mennonites have nowhere to run and to hide. I'm telling you right now, it's time for us as a people to make a stand. And I mean a big time stand too. What's going on? Well, I'm talking about sustainable living. It's obvious that through their stroke of the pens and their regulations, that they do not want you self-sufficient any way, shape, fashion, or form. Can you imagine this? This is some of the psychotic, chaotic behavior that is going on amongst what they call lawmakers today. All right, check this out. They've got laws on the book called child labor laws. That if your child goes out at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and gathers eggs from a chicken, they call that against the law. Now, they're going after fireplaces and wood stoves, in order for you to keep warm. Can you imagine? For over 200 years, as a matter of fact, throughout all history, that's how people have always kept warm in the winter, is through wood stoves. It's not the wood stoves and the smoke that comes from the wood stoves that is destroying the ozone and the environment. It's all these chemicals, these pesticides, these herbicides, these chemical trails, and then all these vaccines and vaccinations and stuff. You know what they want? The system wants a bunch of beat down, mindless minions that cannot function and think for themselves and doesn't even know what it means to have autonomy. As prophetic as it was and as prophetic as it is today, that movie, The Matrix, is seeming like it's on par to prophecy, because they want to control every single aspect of your life. You see, this is how you know tyranny is in place, because government is growing. And not only is government growing, government is also, they want their tenants, their little tentacles, in every aspect of your life, including private life. And that's why I say over and over again that you need to make sure you don't do no contracts with these people and stuff, because it's getting sad and the behavior is literally off of the chain. We're going to start fighting back. The laws are unjust, period. They just flat out unjust. They're intruding on your rights and your liberties and your freedom. You're not harming no one. It's crazy what's going on. And we're all going to have to make a determination. Either we're going to live free or we're going to fight dying or trying. You understand what I mean? And you have to make a determination. Is it worth it to live under oppression, under tyranny, or should you fight for your freedoms and your liberties? And I tell you, through all these chemicals and everything, they pretty much got the minds of the people right where they want. What they want? Well, they want to be able to control you. They want you on their grid. They hate the fact that there are people that live in rural areas. They know where all of us live. I mean, Big Brother is watching all over the place. But to think that you can sit up here and want to ban something that has kept people warm from the beginning, ever since the inception of man, and now all of a sudden, you know, the EPA, let me see, the EPA is the same people that are allowing corporations to dump chemicals in our lakes, our rivers, and our streams at an unprecedented level. Oil spills all over the place. There was a report some time ago that out in the Gulf of Mexico, people are actually going out there swimming, and within a matter of days, they are dying. Dying. Have you ever heard anything lately about Fukushima? Has that radiation stopped leaking over there? I mean, I still think that the coastal areas are bad. You see, I alternate and I function after a different conscience. When people bring news for bear, I don't forget this stuff because I haven't heard anything else. You see, Fukushima was something that was, oh man, everybody all stirred up. And then when there's no longer reported, people forget. I hadn't forgot. Have you people out there in California checked the radiation levels of the air and the water? Because last I heard, that Fukushima is still flowing. That means radiation. And what about Chernobyl? Huh? Ooh-wee. You know, we had better wake up and wake up fast. And I keep saying we, because there's only a small part of the populace that is actually wide awake. And those are the ones that the systems and powers that be are raging war against. I keep telling you, if you watch the movie Braveheart, you can see what's going on. If you watch the movie The Last Samurai, you can see what's going on. If you watch the movie Last Night, you can see clearly what's going on. What we're missing today more than anything is honor. That's what we're missing. We're missing extreme honor today. We don't even know what honor is today. We better learn it. We better learn it real fast. If not, we better get ready as a whole to be serving on our knees and in chains. And I promise you, that's one thing I ain't doing. Forget that. Just chalk up these little few years I had, and after that, I'm out. And I'm telling you, you need to make a choice and a decision. And you need to make it real fast, and you need to settle it right here, in your mind and in your heart. Because the way things are going, this cancerous disease that we have going on, government has done literally gone wild. Well, let's look and see if Trump expands government or if he makes it smaller. See, government, according to the documents that the founding fathers given us, they're supposed to be afraid of us. Now the people are terrified of the government. Why? Well, a lot of people go work for the government because they call it secure income and job, and they're going to do a good job for their masters, aren't they? Whoo, slaves, obey your masters. Wake up.